Hello, everybody, and welcome. Switch the video here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, how is everyone's Monday going? I'm going to be working on this here. This, it's a Bentley. Bentley Continental GT. We're going to start off with that one. I don't know if I'll get one or two cars in tonight because I do plan on watching something later, so might be a shorter stream. So let's go ahead and start the same way we normally start. Just take everything off the body here. Should probably have my CAD application open. That might be nice. Might be helpful, yeah. Okay. Got that up. Perfect. Okay, now we can continue. Tearing her down. Okay, so no fenders, but we do have those back windows. Alright, so we've got the body taken apart. Let's go ahead and bring over the welder. Alright, so that's done. And I don't know how bad the interior is, but we might as well take care of that too before we get started. Go back. Okay. Now, did I sell everything from last time? I did not. Those are packaged parts, so everything else that's like poor quality should be gone. It is not. Oh, and a lot of these, some of these are going to be from the actual car that we have, that we've taken the parts off of, so fix up what we can. And then we'll just go ahead and sell everything that is crap. And by crap, I mean below 99%. Alright. So, like always, we will start with the suspension. Excuse me. Start with the suspension, and we'll work our way to the engine. And we are going to go for 100% full restore, so everything will be taken off, and everything will be either fixed or replaced. That's really the only way to do this, isn't it? I mean, you can put back crappy parts, but why? Why would you do that? As well take those two off. That's a tiny little cross member there. Rear air suspension shock. Might as well buy two of those right now. That's not... Two of them. Okay. I apologize, my allergies are starting to get to me because we are entering spring, which is my least favorite of all of the season. Just a moment here. Okay. So we've got most of this side taken apart. I think we have to start on this side now. Okay. That taken down. Move those rubber bushings. that we remove that, we can actually remove the sway bar and the suspension arm here. Take out the rubber bushings. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I have a feeling I'm not, but it's the only thing that really makes sense in how to pronounce that, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's bushings. I'm just completely wrong. Moving the drive shaft. And then we can remove the cross member. Middle muffler, catalytic converters, front exhaust. All right, and then we'll need to take off the gearbox as well. Because once we have the gearbox out, we can actually remove the engine from the car and work on that separately. Makes things a lot easier. Come on. Come on, I'm trying to click on you. Alright, so that is it for the gearbox. Brake caliper B. Specifically for Bentleys. Interesting. The front is very similar to the back in how that's put together. No, it's not. I'm wrong. So we have front air suspension shocks. We're going to need 2 of those. Okay. And we can remove the knuckle cover and the knuckle. Alright, so now we can get the last side here. All right, we're getting there. We're nearly half done. No, we're not. Just kidding. Okay, so we've got the suspension all taken care of. Now we got to go ahead and take care of the engine. I'll remove the battery, the ABS. And I think the last thing that we need to do, unless there's a radiator in here that I'm missing. Cooling, yep. There is. Oh, we have to get under there. So, sounds good. We'll go ahead and lift that back up, apparently. Kind of an odd way to get at that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get our engine crane. And get the engine out of there. And now we get to start the teardown of the engine. My goodness. This is a very complex engine. Probably why the car is so damn expensive. There's 2 throttles on this thing? Jesus. Fuel rate. A lot of ignition coils. Oh my. That's a lot of things to remove on each side. This thing has like 4 camshafts. That's nuts. Forget about your dual overhead cam. How about your quad overhead cam? Yeah, we're not going to be able to remove that until... remove the timing cover. Got to get this side off too here before we can even do that. Jeez. The most tedious engine yet. Now wait a minute, did I only remove 1 set of those covers? I did. Okay. Finish what you start before moving on to a new piece. We'll take care of the other side after this, and then we can start removing all the timing. Alright, back to this. Removing more of these camshaft caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 14 on each side, so 28 camshaft caps to remove. Which means 56 bolts that we're unscrewing here. Probably only going to have time for this one car just because of this engine. Timing. Now we can remove the gears and the camshafts. Still got to remove the turbochargers and the exhaust manifolds. So it is a V12. Okie doke. This car is going to be gorgeous when it's done, though. Gotta figure out what color I want to go with. I'm thinking like a nice like, metallic silver. Something like that. Down here. Something classy. I'd say white, but I hate white cars. My car is white. Gotta remove the belts, and then we can start removing all these rollers. Oh, this is nuts. And the alternator. All right, I think we're good to flip the engine now. Start working from the bottom. Got a ton of different rod caps. I doubt that I have enough pistons for this. These are special pistons, too. I do really wish that they had, like, a detailing option to where you could change, like, the color of parts in the engine. Like, not necessarily any internals, but just, like, the color of the outside of the engine, I think, would be really nice to be able to change. Maybe they'll do that with the 2020 or 2021 version of this game. It's about every 2 to 3 years that they come out with one. All right, we're just about there. We're getting close. Crankshaft. Engine. What am I not able to... Oh, timing chain. Now the engine block. Okay. The car is completely stripped down. Let's go ahead and repair. We have enough stuff to repair? Maybe. I'm sure we'll be in the tablet more than enough. Okay. So, we start by reassembling the engine. How'd the engine block fare? Came out nice. Power steering pump's good. I have 2 alternators. I don't think there was 2 on here, but... Crankshaft's good. Probably have to replace the pistons. I have to replace most of the timing and gearbox, too. And we'll need a new oil filter. So we might as well just stick W12 in there, because we're definitely going to need one of those. Probably all the pulleys, oil filters. I don't know why I bought a water pump. Oh, and I don't know how many pistons we're going to need. It's a V12, so probably 12. And we'll probably need 12 of those as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the, now that we got the crankshaft in, let's go with the pistons. Did not mean to zoom in there. And yeah, I was right. We did have to replace all of those, so I'm glad I did that. And we'll see how many rod caps we need. Are these just standard rod caps? Because we may already have enough. Because I think I buy those in bulk. That is a very densely packed engine. You do have to admit that. And kudos to the man who invented the V12 engine, because, man, I couldn't do it. Well, maybe with an engineering degree, who knows? Alright, how did the oil pan fare? Fared good. We already bought an oil filter for it, so we can pop that on there too. Beautiful. Okay, so we should be good to flip it back over. Nope, gotta target down here. That's good too, that's awesome. The less we have to buy, the better. I guess we did buy an extra water pump, but... The crankshaft pulley for a V8. No. Don't want you. You're the one I want. Luckily, I have a bunch of those rollers in back stock, too. Awesome. We definitely need a serpentine belt. In fact, we're going to need the timing chains as well. I probably need an extra one of those timing chains, but I'm not sure which one. Got a good belt tensioner. Awesome. Alright, so then we can move over here. Rocket's good. Timing chain. Bought one of those. Now we got to put the engine heads back on. Both of the engine heads are good. Both of the exhaust manifolds are good. Both turbochargers are good. Excellent. That's going well. How about the camshafts? All 4 of them came out. Nice. But we are going to need 3 more cam gears. Come on, over here. No, over here. My goodness. Okay. Timing chain A. Timing chain A. So I had a feeling I was going to need one more of those. So we can go and put that on there. Get the timing cover back on. Most of the parts in the engine repaired pretty well, so I'm very happy about that. And I probably shouldn't do the gears here because you can't really see or get to them, but It allows you to, so why not? Fuel filter. Should have plenty of those. Cool, cool. So now we need, what did I say? 14, 28 of the camshaft caps. Okay. This is still ridiculous to me how many of those there are. One thing, if they really wanted to go for more realism, would be like actually greasing these things before you put them on, but I suppose that would be even more time consuming and may take you out of it a little bit. But it would certainly be more realistic. Because you don't want just bare metal on metal here. That would be bad. Okay, about halfway done with the camshaft caps. But we're gonna continue working on this side first. Okay. Put the engine head cover back on, and then hopefully we have enough spark plugs. This takes, what, 12 of them? Honestly, though, if I were a mechanic, I would take a suspension teardown any day over rebuilding a V12. V12 twin turbo. It's just nuts. Oh yeah, should have plenty of spark plugs. Pop the other engine head cover on. Like, wouldn't it be nice to paint the engine head covers? Go with a nice, like, red or black. But we had one good ignition coil. So we are going to need 11 of those. And actually, might as well just buy an even 20. Intake manifold came out well too. Nice. I think I only bought one air filter for the W12, so beautiful. Man, a lot of these things are just coming out right. Both air filter bases are good. Seems like we're going to need another air filter cover. I think one of those got destroyed. Oh no, because they're A and B. Oh, those came out well too. Cool. All throttles came out good. Man, didn't have to buy hardly anything for the engine. I love that. That makes things so much easier than hunting and pecking for all that. I think that is it for the engine in terms of what we needed to put back together. Full throttles back on there. Air filters, cool. Oops, not what I meant to hit. Now we take off engine and install the engine. And then you can go back to where you came from. Excellent. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... Radiator's good. How's the radiator housing? And the fan. Brilliant. Large intercooler you have to get from the bottom. I need to swap out the battery I got charging over here. Take place. Good. Battery. ABS pump. ABS module. The servo. Servo's good too. Excellent. Okay. Now we lift her up and deal with a couple more things with the engine, and it's pretty much, well, that and the suspension, and we're pretty much good. Gearbox is good too. Transfer case. Cool. I can't even remember if I got the large intercooler in on there. I did. Okay. Well, guess we start working on the suspension. I don't know what all we're gonna need, but I mean, I'm really happy with the fact that the engine didn't require a whole lot of shit, so I will take it gladly. Okay. Tie rods. My old nemesis, tie rods. I ran out of brake pads. I remember saying yesterday I was going to need to buy some, and then I just didn't. Alright, that should get me 9 plus this car's worth of brake pads. Takes 2 cylinders. Ooh, fancy. All right. Upper suspension arm. It's like we were able to replace the other two. Okay, yeah, tires are a whole nother story. So we need a front exhaust section for the W12. In fact, we're probably going to need Oh, we didn't need the exhaust manifold. I don't know why I just bought that. Whatever. I don't care. We'll probably need catalytic converters and a couple other things too. Yeah. Really? It only bought one, even though it looked like I bought two? Whatever. Alright, so let's move on to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Did I get the sway bar front end link put on over there? Well, now I have to check. No, I did not. Glad that I checked that. Okay, sometimes this camera is a little funky. Doesn't want to work the way that you want it to. So again, I forget the name of the company that made this game, but can you please build it for mouse and keyboard first and controller second next year, or next time you make a game? Or at least have the option to switch between it. I know building two different user interfaces is probably not the most fun thing in the world, or the most cost effective, but if you're gonna do it right, please. We need two middle mufflers. Two rear muffler W12s. Cool. Fuel tank. Why don't I just have a bunch of fuel tanks? Because you can't repair those. Fuel pump. Okay. Start on the suspension. Oh, I'm almost out of rubber bushings. In fact, I will be before this is over, so let's go and buy some. I could just click in there and type in a number. Again, you wanted to go for controller support over everything else. Alright. I think I may have bought enough of those for the foreseeable future. Rear sway bar B. Come on. Sway bar rear end link. Oh, arrow keys make it so much nicer. Don't know why I never tried that before. Well, I can guarantee you I'll be using that from here on out. Oh, put a rubber bushing in over here. Brake disc. Over here, please. Everything good on that side? Cool. All right, looks like all that's left are the tires. I'm just gonna double check that. I mean, obviously the parts for the body aren't gonna be there, but steering wheel, bench, so the seats, so the interior is bad. Small rubber bushing. I wonder where that's missing. Well, we'll find out later. 275 35 R21. What a weird size. What a very strange size. Five 35 R20. Beautiful. We'll try to salvage all 4 of those rims. Not install. So we might as well buy the actual tires because we're not going to be reusing those. So I think these would be considered sport. It's not a race car. So 4 size 21 275. I can't go lower than 25. Oh, that's 35. That's why. Because I'm dumb sometimes. Okay. Alright, let's try to salvage those rims. Looks like we may have. Brilliant. While we're doing that, we can go ahead and go into the interior shop because we're going to need new seats. They don't have Bentley. What? That's a Ford. I don't know what steering wheel we need, but maybe we'll put a Ford in there just to be funny. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not doing it. Actually, I mean, we might as well just look at steering wheels and see if we can find anything cool to put in there. Like a nice high-end car, maybe something like steering wheel 10 or... I'm not seeing any like... Well, there is a Bentley for a T-Series. Steering wheel Continental, that's what we want. We got 2 more tires to balance. Once those are balanced, we'll put those on. We'll redo the interior, get the body taken care of, get her painted, get her tested, and get her sold. Alright, while we're waiting on that last tire, let's... Ooh, not what I meant to do. You can go ahead and put on the other 3 tires. No big deal. All right, let's lower her down. Oh, there's a bench for the Continental too. All right, interior disassembled. Yep, just we'll just pop a Ford in there, you know. Okay. Kent. Brand new seats. Very nice. Assemble. Front right fender's good. We'll need a new headlight. Front bumper's good. Fender's good. Hood. Probably need new glass. Probably need new headlights. Both new headlights needed. So we basically need all new windows. New lights. That's doable. So we go to the no, nothing in the tuning shop, so we can't change anything with that. But glass, 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 headlights. Didn't see mirrors, so tail lights, headlight. maybe I'm missing. I was missing them. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, no, we need to put oil in the engine yet. Where do we put... There's the oil. Okay. To the paint shop. So right now it's like a candy red. Nice color for it too, but... that little hint of... A little hint of blue makes it pretty nice, but I don't know. I'm not... Chrome. No. Metallic for sure. I don't know. What about something more along the lines of like a gold? I don't know. Maybe that's a little too gaudy. Go back to the factory color. That's nice, but maybe like a really dark blue and navy. That looks pretty nice too. Any liveries? No, that's fine. Paint. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and move it to... Let's go ahead and just do the dyno first, because it's like right over here. Rear suspension arm. What? Oh, but why? Rear suspension arm is missing. Where is it missing from? Can you kindly explain to me? Rear suspension arm A. Oh my god. Okay, we found where the small rubber bushing was missing. Okay. Now can we move the car to the dyno and run the dyno? Please. Dyno. Okay. Now we can move it to the test path. Everything comes back there. One final look over the car. We'll sell it, and then I'm going to call it a night. What a beautiful interior, too. This car looks super nice. I would love to have this car. All right, let's see. Yeah, everything's at 100. All right. I had to send a message real quick. Perfect. I move it back to the garage entrance. We'll take a final look, and we will sell her. Look at that beauty. I wish the anti-aliasing in this game was a little bit better. Like, you can see the jagged edges. And I've even, like, cranked up my AMD video card to try to force better anti-aliasing. It just doesn't do anything. So, not much you can do there. Yeah, looks good. Let's see. Forget how much I paid for it, but let's go ahead and... So right now, it's worth $237,487 plus a restoration bonus of almost $20,000. Really wish it would show how much I bought it for, but that's okay. Go ahead and sell that, and then I'm going to go ahead and just pick the next car that we're going to work on. We've already looked at parking level 0. Here's the parking level 1 that I have filled mostly today. All right, parking level 2, we've got Chevy Camaro. Another Camaro. Are these the same car? Z28 2015 and Z28 2015. Okay, so we got two of the same cars, so I'm going to get rid of one of those. Figured I'd give the 32 Ford another try. Yeah, who knows with that one. That was the opposite of what I wanted to do. My wife is laughing. Oh, dear. I think she's pretty engrossed in her game, to be honest. If she is playing Factorio with some of our friends. Well, we got American Gods in a little. We have American Gods in a little. What? Okay, so we were looking at this one when it didn't count and sent us back to the garage. 1966 Chevelle. That should be fun. Which is that one worth? Probably not a whole heck of a lot. Not much at all. We have this rust bucket here, a Bentley T-Series. That one would be fun. Lamborghini. Diablo. Plymouth Roadrunner. Plymouth Barracuda. Mercury 8 Coupe, number 1949. 49 Coupe. We have this little beauty here. Delahaye replica. Very expensive car. The outside looks just gorgeous. And it's got the suicide doors, too. The engine is trashed. Rumble seat looks like, too. That one may be fun. And then we've got an Alfa Romeo Giulietta Sprint. Velosa. Velos? I don't know. Ooh, which one am I going to choose? Which one were you again? Let's go with the Bentley. We'll go ahead and we'll stick with Bentley for our next one as well. Looks like the original color on this was a purple. Interesting. It is definitely going to need a lot of work. Looks like most of the engine's missing. Most of the body's missing. Doubt there's even anything on here that's 100%. Not even close. Everything is bad. So, that will be our next car, Bentley T-Series. Y'all stick around. Make sure to hit that follow button. That'll notify you when I go live. And y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching.